Okay. I don't know if you can see what I have on my screen. Every challenge creates an equal opportunity. Do you believe in this? That every challenge creates an equal opportunity. Do you believe in this? Do you believe in this? Every challenge creates an equal opportunity. Every challenge creates an equal opportunity. Do you believe in this? So true, right? Now, let's share one or two stories to buttress this, because truly everything we consider a problem, everything we consider an issue presents to us an equal opportunity, an avenue, an opening that is as big or sometimes even bigger than the challenge it brings. What was the first miracle of Jesus Christ? For the Christians here, we know the first miracle of Jesus Christ was what? Turning water into wine, Abby? That was the first miracle as recorded in the Bible. It was a miracle that was done unprepared. It was a miracle that was planned, that was not planned. It was a miracle that happened because there was a challenge. What was the challenge? One man invited him and his mother and his apostles to a wedding. And people were celebrating, drinking, having fun. Everybody was having fun, yes? And all of a sudden, wine finish. Imagine say you did do wedding. No, who is about to wed here? Imagine that you are in a wedding. People are, rice is in their mouth. Rice is in their mouth. And they came to you, Oga, wine is finished here. There's no drink anymore, even water, nothing. How will it be? Imagine the katakata. Imagine the chaos going on there. And what happened? When the mother asked, this guy is not get wine again. Oh. He said, woman, how that one take concern me? But what happened? A miracle happened. The first miracle he did, born out of necessity, born out of need, and a situation that could have scattered the wedding. I went on Saturday. I was out riding, and I was with my technician, my bike technician. And because of the heat, the sun, I don't know how your area is currently, but the sun around here now is on another level. So after riding, I was very thirsty when I got to his workshop. So I asked him, I saw them drinking Coke. I saw him and his staff drinking Coke. So I asked them, I beg, where wanna get this Coke so that I can get water from there? The Coke looks very chilled, so I can get water from there. And the man said, Organa Johnny be that too. I said, what do you mean by Johnny? There's a store in front of you. He said, no, when you were coming in, did you see that store? They've demolished all the stores around here now. No store in the estate anymore. If you want to buy any Coke, you have to go to the plaza. You describe the place. Say, that one, Johnny. Now, their general manager now came out and had us going through the discussion, and he said, to think of it. He called the manager, say, you know what? We are going to buy a fridge and put in this place. We are going to buy a fridge and put it in our workshop so that we can buy drinks, buy water, and put there so that people who visit our workshop and want refreshment, want to buy, can buy from there, and then we make some money extra. And again, he turned again and said, do they sell water out there? They say 150. He said, you know what? We'll be selling our own 500. I laughed. And he said, yes. The fact that they have demolished the stores outside means now that anybody who comes here and wants to drink water will have a need to drink it, because the place to go and get the water is far. Now, when he was saying this, he laughed about it. It made a lot of sense. But it also opened my mind to buttress this, that every challenge creates an opportunity. Now, look at what is going on around us. The central bank, after the monetary policy meeting on Friday, it became clear to everybody that, man, these guys were not, that they are serious with changing the old notes. They were very serious. So what happened? Everybody rushed to ATM. People were trying to withdraw. No, ATM was not paying. People were trying to use POS. POS was not paying. People were trying to do this one. Someone sent this, he said, everywhere is queue to get PVC, queue to get withdraw money, queue to buy fuel, queue to do this one, queue to do this one. To the point, now guess what happened? The POS guys devised a means. Maybe they go very early, around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., take cab, go around, find some ATM with the cards of different people and withdraw. Now, when they withdraw, they come. It used to be you withdraw 10,000 naira, they charge you 200 naira or so. They started doing that. You withdraw 200 naira, they charge you 600 naira. You withdraw 10,000 naira, they charge you 600 naira. You withdraw 10,000, they charge you 600. If you don't want, collect old notes. If you don't want, go and queue up in the at the ATM machines. Can you see how the challenge, the difficulty at making withdrawals opened up an opportunity for these guys to make a lot of money? Every challenge creates an equal opportunity. But let me tell you this. Always understand this. When every challenge comes up, when every challenge opens up, or people are devastated, you can make a decision, a conscious decision to decide which side of the equation you will be. Let me explain. When a challenge erupts, you can make a decision to either be buying or be selling. Somebody didn't get that. When a challenge opens up, you have the opportunity to decide whether you will be buying or you will be selling. I want you to write this down in your notes. The person that buys loses. The person that sells wins. The person that buys loses. The person that sells wins. In this, even very, very literally, it is you that want to go and withdraw at the POS that will lose more money, not be so. It's what the POS seller, the POS administrator tells you will collect a cash that you will pay. You know, I was having a discussion and someone told me a family member went to withdraw and they told her is it 5,000 naira? They told her it's 300. And she said, no, I'm not withdrawing. He went away, went around all the ATMs. He didn't see where to withdraw. He now went back to the person, to the POS. Oh, yeah, now come and charge me the 300. They said, madam, our money has finished. Who loses? It's the person buying that loses. Always understand this. So when we bring this and tailor it down to our business, what are the challenges around us? What are the things going on every day of our life that we are deciding? Are we on the side of selling? Are we on the side of buying? Who are the people on the side buying? Number one, the people that complain. They are the ones buying. The people that talk about how horrible the economy is, they are the ones buying. The people that their salary is not enough and they have not figured out a way to do something about it, they are the ones buying. The people out there whose business has remained in that kiosk for the past 10 years, they are the ones buying. The people in our business who show up every day but don't do the activities, they are the ones buying. What are they buying? They are buying the opinions of the economy. They are buying the opinions of other people. They are buying the things that are not working. Who are the people selling? The people who are saying, you know what? This job that the salary is not enough. What solution can I bring that will not just affect me, but that can affect other people? That's why you see some people who don't know the connected economy. What do? In addition to their salary, they start doing an extra business. In our business, who are the people selling? The people who say, this weekend didn't go as planned, but what happened actually? I'm going to find a way to invite better. I'm going to find a way to have more people attend my meeting. I'm going to have a way to run big events instead of just running small meetings. Lest I forget, some few weeks ago, like 2 weeks, I was in Jos, and then after the event in Jos, we had a discussion with the women. I asked them to put the women together. Let's have an afternoon discussion. So we discussed with them.
Okay, guys, this says these are the Amazons and Amazon ambassadors in Jos. And together, come end of March, by the grace of God, we are going to create so many Kingsmen that are Amazons. We are going to create so many Amazon ambassadors. And together, we restore the power that the girl child, the female child has, which is the power that can change the world. Are you with me on this challenge? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to make a difference? Make some noise! Congratulations, everybody. See you at the top. Thank you very much.
Now, at this meeting, we discussed certain things. We discussed the power the woman has, the female has, the power to nurture, create, and make happen, the power to bring into existence. We reestablished some things that are already being lost, that it's a fight, that the woman child has to become a man in a bid to achieve success. And we said, no, that's not what it is. We re-established that the female child, that what they consider a challenge affecting them in the society, what the world feels that they are not capable of doing, they can actually use to their advantage and create that capability and do it. We were able to speak to them, and what happened? These women you saw took it upon themselves, and in about 2 weeks or less, set up a massive, the biggest Amazon launch in Jos, and then put together up to 1,000, close to 1,000 people together, launched out the Amazon project. I want to say a big shout out to Leader Chikamso and Leader Funkite, the Amazon ambassadors there that made this happen, and to other leaders there, Mr. Adonis and Matthew, that made this possible. It was a massive, like a full-blown out, the crowd was just something else. It was something very explosive. Wow, like they made it happen. You can see that. You can see what's going on there, right? You can see that. So I want to say in a big way, a big shout out to listening and to taking it upon yourself, taking the push and making this a reality. So I'm super proud of each and every one of you, and to all Amazons in Jos, I'm super proud of each and every one of you. I tell you, this is the beginning of greater things you can do for yourselves. Follow this momentum. I want to see and hear from the next set that will be launching. Who are the next people that will be doing the next Amazon launch in Great Achievers? Who are the next people? I want to see the next Amazon launch that will be bigger than this. Who are the next people? Bauchi say they are the ones. Bauchi, are you sure? Benue, okay. Which people? Abeokuta, really? Kaduna, tell me something. Who are the next people launching out the massive Amazon event? Who the next location? You can see what these guys did. It's explosive, like explosive. The results from it are just something else. And you can imagine what will happen next. In fact, a team is already looking at it like, can't a team just do this alone? Like, can't a team just do this? So I want to tell you guys, everything is possible. Now, the things that we felt or some women would have considered a challenge is what some other women have come together and said, no, we as women can become super successful while keeping our femininity as women and be able to achieve great success and pursue greater cause in the society. I want you to listen to this, and I want to empower somebody this morning. Listen to this. Human beings, especially those around us here. In fact, I think it's not today, it's been with us from time immemorial. We are naturally agents of complaint. Listen to this. We are what? Natural agents of complaints. Is it natural? I don't know if it's natural, but it flows. We complain without thinking. We talk about things that are not going the way we want it without thinking. Let me give you an instance. God created Adam. And Adam was enjoying. If you want fruit, chop. Anything you want here. You are in charge of everything going on here. You are in charge. And God saw that this guy is lonely. Oh. This guy is lonely. This guy is lonely. He said, let me give him a helper. And God created Eve out of Adam. And then gave him, he didn't pay bride price. He didn't go and see the parents. He's not dealing with in-laws. They gave him a woman to complement every other thing he has there, to make up for whatever he's missing. And guy was enjoying. Despite all the goody, God will still come down in the evening and stroll with them, stay with them, they enjoy themselves, yes? Eve went and chopped apple and gave Adam chop out of love. They no force and make it chop. When God now asked him, who told you that you're naked? No, I don't understand. Who told you? Who told you that you're naked? He said, is that woman? No. Listen. Listen, no. He chop apple. When he chop finish, he now realize saying they naked. And where are you? I am naked. Said, who told you that you're naked? He said, did you eat the fruit I say you should not eat? That I'm saying, instead of saying I chop him, he said, now that woman, no. Now that woman you give me. Complaint. Elijah was asked to go and preach to a nation. And Elijah started complaining. Hey, these people will slaughter me. Oh. I am the only prophet remaining. Oh. Now only me remain. Oh. Only me remain. God said, there are 7,000 of you. 7,000. It's not only you. It's just that you don't know them. There are 7,000 of you. Because of that singular complaint, what happened? He said, go and anoint Elisha. That was how he didn't finish his mission. And we have carried this same mindset down to our age today. People are always talking about the negative things that are happening in their lives. They are always ready, very quick to point out the things that are not going well. They are always ready to sell, to buy the opinions of things, the environment, the economy is crazy, Buhari is not a good president, the MFLA has crippled the economy, the election is coming, we don't even know if we are going to vote anybody, will my vote count? All those complaints. My job is a crazy job. They are not paying salary. They are not promoting. I've been on salary of this. This business is not working. I have signed up since. I invite people. They don't show up. My leader does not know how to present. If I'm the one presenting, I'll be presenting well. These people, you follow up on them. They don't have money. Talking all manner of negativity. Remember what I said at the beginning. The person who buys loses. The person who sells wins. When you see yourself at any point complaining, pointing fingers, complaining, pointing fingers, just tell yourself, I am buying. I am buying. I want to help someone today move away from buying to selling. I'm going to give you a strategy that will help you to stop buying and start selling. When you see yourself, when you at any point, you see yourself saying, guy, if I call this person now, this person will not pick the call. If I call this person now, this person might be in church. If I call this person now, it's already too late. If I invite this person now, they will insult me. If I invite this person now, they will say they are not interested. If this person comes now, he will say, is this how I have downgraded myself? If I show this person the business, the person will be disappointed in me. If this person signs up now, the person does not succeed, the person will say, I have stolen their money. The person will say that I showed them a business that is not working. If this person signs up and all his downlines do not succeed like me, they will say I am a fraud. All manner of negativity. When you see yourself speaking in all these complaints, when you see yourself pronouncing without words all these complaints, just know that you are buying. A lot of other people, just very few, are people who have migrated themselves to the other side. So what I'm sharing with you is coming in two folds to you. First, on your own side. Secondly, on the side of people around you. When you find yourself complaining, pointing fingers, not doing the things you want to do, being inconsistent about it, all manner of negativity, just tell yourself, I am beginning to buy again. I am beginning to think about what people think. I am beginning to buy. I need to stop buying. Now, when you see people around you complaining, professing all negativity, talking about all the problems and challenges around them, just tell yourself, an opportunity is opening up for me. An opportunity is opening up for me. Now, when you are also around people who are prophesying, who are talking positively about what is going on around them, what the things they like about their job. Whoa, my job is the best job in the world. I have the best boss in the world. My boss loves me like tomorrow no day. In fact, my boss cannot do without me. My office is the best. My business is doing so well. My business is growing. In fact, I cannot leave this fish business. I cannot leave this clothing business. It's growing. So I love my profession. I love being a lawyer. In fact, it gives me fulfillment and all that. I want you to also know that when you hear people prophesying all positive about what they are doing, an opportunity also has opened up for you. And I'm going to show you how you can tap into that opportunity. Because most people, more than 90% of the world, are always talking about their problems, which means that you have 90% opportunity presenting itself to you every day. And the 10% that are always saying about how beautiful their job is, about how beautiful their life is, it also gives you an opportunity to make more income because you have a chance to start something there. The question is this: how do you know and how do you tap into these complaints? How do you tap into these challenges and build your opportunity in this business with it? There is one thing that is lacking in our world. There is one thing that is lacking among us. There is so much noise. So much noise because 90% are complaining. People are saying, people are not signing up in my business. People are not signing up in my business. People are not doing this business anymore. My job salary is too much. There is so much noise. So much noise. But for you that wants to stand out, for you that wants to make a difference, there is something that you don't need to learn, that you don't need to go and acquire, but you can learn it. There is something you don't need to go and buy that is already within you. All you have to do is what? Activate that faculty. What do you have to do? You have to activate that faculty. And that faculty is what? Your listening faculty. You have to activate it. When you listen to what people are saying, that is their problem, it gives you an opening to show them the business. This economy is so crazy. We don't even know what will happen in 2023. The IMF has pronounced some things that are most likely to happen. But you can tell someone, how about I show you a way that you can have your own economy that can be independent of what IMF has said? How about I show you a way that you can build something that no matter the outcome of the election, you are still solvent? How about I show you a way that you can wade this economic catastrophe that may be looming? How about I show you a way that you can make some extra salary for yourself? How about I show you a way that you can have an additional business that does not disturb your current business? How about we figure out a way that we can make this call without all the challenges? How about we figure out a way that we can have more people show up at the presentation as against them not showing up? How about we found a way? You can only identify that if you are listening. Now, for those people who are speaking and prophesying all positive about their job, about their business, about how things are happening to them, there are many ways you can reach out to them. Number one, someone says, oh, my salary, I hear it from some doctors, my salary is good, I love my profession. I go there, I save lives and I get money as well. And you ask them, is that the best you can do for the world? Imagine asking someone that question. Did somebody learn something now? Someone said, well, I love my profession. I go out there, I'm a lawyer. I help the less privileged get justice. I do this, I make sure there's equity in the world and all that. And you ask them, is that the best you can do for the world? Do you know how deep that question goes into someone's mind? Like, wait, oh, it's like I'm playing small. Oh. It's like I'm playing small. What if someone says, I love my job, I love my business, and you ask the person, is there anything you wish would have, is there anything about your job that you wish it goes better than it is going currently? What are you trying to do? You are inflicting negativity. Is there anything about this, your job, that you feel could have gone better than it is going currently? Is there anything about this, your business? Is there anything about your boss that you would have loved him to do better for you? That man, when the day he resumes at work, he will not like to close till 10 p.m. If there is a way I can be closing earlier, but this 10 p.m. is something else. What if I show you a way that in the next 1-2 years, if you're still on that job, it's simply because you chose to. If you close late anymore, it's simply because you chose to, not because you are forced to. How about I show you a way? The only person that can do this is the person who is listening. Is the person who is paying attention to the things that are being said and more to the things that are not said. That's the only person that can identify what I just said. When a prospect is in front of you and stating all the problems, I don't have money to do this business. My job, someone was with me yesterday. I was trying to close her down. And she said, I don't have the money to start. I'll do it, but I'll do it next month. I'll do it next month. And I asked her a question. I said, is this your polite way of saying you're not interested? Because that way is fine by me. He said, no. I like this. Someone has shown me this before, but I from what I saw today, I'm game. I want to do this, but truth is, I don't have the money. And I said, can I, if you got started in this business, would you want me to be your mentor? He said, yes, I will. It would be a great privilege. I want you to be my mentor. I said, okay. So let me start giving you some coaching right now. Is that okay? He said, yes. I said, you saw what you like in this business, right? He said, yes. You saw something that made sense to you, right? Yes. I say, from what you shared with me, the only challenge now is that you don't have the money to start. Am I correct? Say yes. So I say, so if we found a way to raise the money, you would have started right now. Say yes. I said, the fact that you saw an amazing opportunity and you want to key into it, and 50,000 is the thing standing in between you and that opportunity right now. That's the point, right? He said, yes. I say, how does that make you feel? Here, you could notice a full-blown lady sinking. She's sinking like deflated. I say, how does that make you feel? Very calm voice. You want to do this, right? It makes sense to you, right? If money is not a problem, you would have started now, right? The money we're talking about is 50,000, right? He said, yes. I said, and this business is something you love. He said, I love it. I said, how does that make you feel that you don't have 50,000 now? She's sunk in. I was looking. She said, I feel bad. I feel horrible. I feel horrible. And I said, okay, how about we do something today so that in the next few months, 50,000 will no longer be a problem, so that you will not feel the same way you feel right now ever again. You need to listen to understand where the prospect is coming from. You need to listen. See, some of us, one thing we don't know is this. There are two versions of ourselves at war every time. I've done a training for us, I think it's on my YouTube channel, where I talked about we are at war. There are two versions of us that are existing. The one we can see can adopt any of the two. The human form we see can adopt any of the two. But predominantly, the person we are currently is the one that is our small us. The bigger us is the us who sees possibilities, who feels we can achieve great success tomorrow, who feels we can drive that good car, travel the world, contribute meaningfully to the world. But that ourself of the next 5 years or the next 1 year is always at war with our current self. Our current self is working on an imagination. They call it synthetic imagination. The imagination of the reality today. The imagination of the things that will happen today. The imagination that is formed by experiences of today. That's the self that does not win big. That's the self that goes by every day. That's the self that just suffers and manages. The bigger self, the self that believes I can achieve success. That's what? The creative imagination. Ourself that sees ourselves achieving so much success. Ourselves that believe that anything is possible. So many of us have not developed that ourselves. So we are always at battle. What I want you to do is this, to always look at ways to create solutions and not live on the problems. Because listen to this, the moment you allow your current self to win, you are buying. But if you allow your bigger self to win by saying, no, I can find a way. No, I can figure this out. If I invited 10 people and only one person showed, there is something that is wrong. There is something that I'm not doing right. I was having a discussion with someone yesterday and I said, how many people did you book for this event over the weekend? And he said he booked 32. I said, how many did you confirm at the point of making reminder call. He said 6. I said, how many showed up? He said 2. Something just tripped off in my mind immediately. Something is wrong with this process. How do you confirm 6, confirm 32, and that reminder call, only 6 agreed? I said, when do you make these calls? When do you book these people, these 32? And he said, I booked them from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, against Sunday. Immediately, that's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is that these people have been notified way before the event that they have forgotten about the notification. They have been called and invited for an event, and they have forgotten about the event. Life has moved on. They got in touch with other things that they have forgotten. And now by Saturday, when you're doing reminder call, they won't even pick your call. They don't know who you are. They won't even remember. And I said, okay, this is what we are going to do going forward. We are going to start making these calls for a weekend event. Earliest is Friday. The earliest is Friday. In fact, for me, the best calls are made on Saturday for Sunday event. The best calls for Saturday are made for Sunday are made on Saturday. So you find that if we are not looking for a way to go beyond buying that people are not accepted, people are not coming, we would have just bought it that, people are not coming, this place is not working. What will happen? We will not have made room to learn something new and grow our results. If we have just lived on the complaint part, on the negative part, on the things that are not working the way we want it to work, we will not have found a way to make it better. So rather than revolving all around the things that are not working well, we can also decide to revolve around things that are working well. I was having a discussion with someone yesterday, and I said, I am very proud of what you're doing with regards to making invitations. But I have looked at the trend of the kind of people you invite. They come, they make the business make sense to them, but they don't have the money. Listen to this. Your invitation is good. People show up, but the people you are inviting are people who don't have the money. So if you are looking at instant payment from those people, unless you want maybe for them to sign up with their phone, they drop their phone there, they drop their shoe, they drop their handbag, and then we convert it to money. Unless you want us to do that, we may not be able to get instant payment from them. We follow up on them, they will sign up within the week, they sign up within the month, they sign up within the next 2 months. Yes, that can happen because they've caught it. The presentation, well done, well articulated, well delivered. From what the prospect said, they got the message, right? But if you are looking at having instant signups, you have to start prospecting people who are a bit higher. You have to start looking at, does this, if I show the business to this person and it makes sense to the person, does this person look like someone who can drop 50K? Does this person look like someone who can drop 20K? Does this person look like someone who can drop 999,990? I'm not saying, okay, you come and you do something, I won't prospect anybody. No, but you will also not go and prospect shoe shiner, who is carrying shoe shiner and polishing shoe for 100 naira per shoe. No, how many times do you want the person to save 100 naira before he can get 50,000? It's because we are looking for a way to improve on the result rather than staying on the complaint that we are now saying this is what we can start doing. But so many of us, what do? We remain on that path of believing and having accepted that I don't have what it takes to succeed here. I don't have what it takes to get people to attend. I don't have what it takes to show people the business. I don't have what it takes to follow people up and they will sign up. I am here to tell you today that you can decide to start migrating to the other side of the equation, where number one, you listen to yourself and tell yourself, nah, that is not me. You listen to your prospect and tell, no, this is what they are not saying. You listen to the people around you and say, this person is complaining about the problem. Let me provide a solution so that we can solve their problem. Let me come up with a way. What is the way? I have a business they can do. I have a business they can start. I have something they can do part-time. I have something that can help them add additional income. I have to find a way to show them this. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Your income is a direct reflection of your contribution to the world. Eric Ward shared this with us in the training he did for us some few days ago. He said, your income is a direct reflection of your contribution to the world. Now, let me break this down for you. The number of people that you were able to solve their financial problem, the number of people that you are able to help overcome their fear of whether they will succeed, the number of people that you are able to help find a way to raise money to start the business, the number of people that you are able to help to find more ways to invite people and get them to show up, the more the number of people that you are able to help to see a full presentation and get committed and started, the more the income you make, the more solution you provide, the more income you make, the more problems you solve, the more money you make. How does Dangote make money? He solves problems. He provides us with spaghetti. He provides us with table water. He provides us with sugar. He provides us with flour. Very soon he will be providing us with oil, with fuel, petrol. The more problem you solve, the more money you make. Let me tell you this. If you don't solve people's problem, you can make money from them once, but you will never make money from them again. That's why fraudsters don't continue making money from a particular person. Why? Because they make money from that person once, and those people will run away and will never do business with them. But when you come and provide solution, let me tell you what happens when you solve people's problem. They recommend other people who have problems to you. When you help your downline overcome the fear of making a call, they will show somebody else in their team how they can overcome the fear of making call. When you help someone who has been having issues making invitation calls to know how to make invitation calls, they will show another person in their team how to overcome the fear of making calls. When you show someone how to follow up and achieve results, the person will show other people how to follow up and achieve results. And I tell you, the more the number of people you can help to solve their problems, the more the income you will make, the heavier your DTC. So the question for you is today is this: how many people have you been helping to stop buying and start selling? How many people have you been helping to solve the challenges they face seeing the business? One. How many people do you have been helping to help solve the problem they have running the business too? And then how many people are you going to start helping today that when they are complaining about problems around them, you provide a solution with our business? How many people are you going to help today that when they are lukewarm, this month of January, and you tell them, you know what, thank God there is February. All the things we didn't do correct in January, we are going to do it correct in February. Let's sit down and analyze it. Let's not quarrel or sorrow over spilled milk, but let's pick our pieces together, identify the things we didn't do well, and do it better this year, this February. Let's look at the invitation calls we made. Who did we speak to? Who did we prospect? That guy we prospected, in reality, in truth, does that person look like someone who can pay? Did we go to prospect people that will not ask us questions? Or did we go to prospect people who, if the business makes sense to them, despite the fact that they challenged us, they can afford the business? Did we actually go out there and look at our list, the list of people that were submitted to us, sit down and do the nitty-gritty, sit down and segment this list, sit down and work with this new downline appropriately so that they can create results? When you understand that the more people you have solve their problems, the more income you make, what will happen? You will get yourself ready always, so that whenever this opportunity shows up, you are grabbing it. You are in a bus seated with someone, and the person is saying, Kai, the heat in this town no be small, low. Kai, see the bus, this bus with all the heat here, and they are packing us 4-4. And somebody see an opportunity opening up there. Well, my brother, if we have our own car, we won't be here. We'll be enjoying AC. Taki, where can we buy car from? Which salary? Is that not an opportunity? A mind that is selling will see an opportunity, but a mind that is buying will continue complaining with the already complainant, and they'll continue complaining till they drop at their bus stop. But a mind that is selling will be like, this is a prospect. Oh. This is actually a prospect. My brother, I understand, but how about I share with you something I'm working on that could help us, say in the next 1 year, be able to get our own car. Will it make sense to you? What is it all about? Is there something like that? Don't worry. You know what? Now is not the time to discuss it. Let me get your number and I will get back to you later. It is a mind that is working in the positive realm, a mind that is thinking about creating a solution, a mind that wants to contribute to solving a problem that will find this. But a mind that is complaining will be like, my brother, make we manage now, the heat not be small. Make the heat, they beat us. God will do something. Something will happen this year, maybe after election. A mind that complains, let me tell you what they do. A mind that complains delegates their solution to a third party. But a mind that creates solution takes ownership of the solution. My goal for you today is this, that you achieve results being a solution provider. For that to happen, in addition to being ready, you have to do the right activities. When someone needs to be shown the business, show the person the business, the right presentation. You know, some of us, we want to do things upside down. Someone is about to see a presentation, and rather than showing the person the presentation, a full presentation, we do it half. Yeah. I was having a discussion with someone, who was that, sir, over the week. I said, why have you not shown this person the business? He said, I explained the business to him. I showed him the business. He even said he will come around right list. I said, no. I asked the same person you're talking about, and he said he doesn't know what the business is all about. And I said, this person is someone that I sat down with, prospected the person, and gave the person a time for presentation. The person came to my office. I sat down with him, opened my laptop, and ran a full presentation for him. So it's not just about you doing the things you need to do in the business. It's about doing the right things you need to do in the business. And it's not just about doing the right activities. It's about doing the right activities right. This is different. It's not just about doing the right activities. It's about doing the right activities right. Some of us do the right activities, but we do them wrongly. We do the right activities wrong. We go to prospect, but we go there and we are begging people to prospect. We have a list in front of us that a downline has given us, and we do not do it religiously. We don't segment the list. We don't look at people. We tell them, have you spoken to this person for the past 3 months? Have you spoken to the person lately? What is your relationship with this person? Is this someone you can say, my brother, there's somewhere I'm going to, I want you to come and save me? Or is this the person you sent text message? We are doing the right activities, but we are doing them wrongly. For you to become that person who creates solution, you need to be prepared. You need to do the right activities, and you need to do the right activities right. Some of us do the right activities, but the numbers we are doing them is small. We do the right activities, but what do? We prospect only 2 in an entire week. We show only 2 people the business in an entire month. We are doing the right activities, but we're doing it in the right numbers. You need to do the right activities in the right numbers to be able to create the results that you want. And I can tell you this, you that are here, listening to the sound of my voice, I believe that you are the person who can identify the opportunity in every challenge around us and be the person that will make a difference. I believe you are the one who can achieve that great result that your future self is already seeing as your possibility, which you have to walk yourself through and achieve the result. All you have to do is what? Tell yourself, I have to start selling. I need to stop buying. I need to stop buying the opinions of other people. I need to stop buying what the economy is saying. I need to stop buying what my current self is saying, that I am not capable. I need to start buying. I need to start selling to that my old self that I am capable. I need to start selling to that my old self that I am disciplined. I need to start selling to that my old self that when I start something, I see it to the end. I need to start selling to that my old self that I can do anything. I need to start selling to that my old self that I can achieve any success I set in front of me. I need to start selling to that my old self that I will identify opportunities in the midst of challenges that other people are bringing up. It is only at that point that you can start achieving those results that you are waiting for. So as we begin to end the month of January, I want you to prepare yourself for the great things we are going to do in February. I want you to get yourself ready and start moving to being a solution provider rather than someone who complains. Stop complaining. When you complain, you give up your power to create a solution. I'm not saying when you see a problem, you pretend it does not exist. What I'm saying is identify a challenge, create a solution for that challenge. If it's something you feel you cannot solve, get in touch with your leader. If it's something that is beyond you, allow it to be, step away from it and go to something that drives you closer to where you want to be. I don't know if I have spoken to anyone this morning, but all I am here to tell you this morning is you have what it takes to be part of the solution, because every challenge you face around you presents an equal opportunity for you to succeed. I don't have an office. That is a challenge. Can you create a solution for, like, can you make it a point that this is a pointer for me to look for a way to have an office? I don't have a leader here who will present for me. Is that not an opportunity for you to learn how to start presenting? I don't know how to close that. My leader closes down and I don't get sign up. Is that not an opportunity for you to learn how to close down and create results? Every challenge creates an equal opportunity. I want you to become solution-oriented instead of complaint-oriented. I want you to become positive-oriented as against negative-oriented. If you got value, put it to great use. If you got value, share it with your teammates. Share it with people around you and tell yourself, I am going to become part of the solution going forward. I am going to become part of the solution going forward. I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to start creating solution. Okay? I can see some people got some value. The indication that you got some value is in you putting it to creative work. Put it to creative work and create some massive success in our business. So I'm going to see if some leaders are here. Mr. Donis, what word do you have for great achievers as we wrap it for this morning?
Okay, good morning, great achievers. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Gam. I want to say we appreciate you so much for this Super Monday meeting today. It was a great thing for the push. Yesterday, I think you gave us a push when you came to Jos the last time. It was the women wing about the Amazon project, and like joke, it happened yesterday and it was massive. It was massive. We give God the glory for all the results and every Amazon and people, everyone that has come in for this project. Of course, the men are already on it again. Fortune 500. They told me that they want to have the same thing happening in a couple of weeks to come in month of February, second week of February, and we are on it now. So I want to appreciate you for all the mentorship, training, and every other thing. Now, for every great achiever that is here, what I can say is this: no matter how much you hear and you don't put to action, believe in me, you can't move from where you are. You can't emerge if you don't do the activities. It's the activities that could help you to emerge. So without you, if you just sit down, what you learn into action, believe in me, you'll be looking at other people emerging and you'll still be wondering, Is this the same business that I'm in? So I charge every one of us today, let's get to work. Let's do the needful. If you do the work, if you do the activity, if you make the calls, if you do the events, definitely the result will definitely show. The difference between us and any other person, or the difference between you and any other person, is just the activities they have going on in their team that you don't have. The moment you put those activities in place, believe in me, your results will show. It will show. It will show. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very happy being here today. Thank you, Great Achievers. Thank you for this opportunity once again. Thank you, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adonis, and thank you. I know it was the women wing, but I know also how instrumental you were to the success of that event. Well done, well done.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Funkite, do you have a word for us, if you can hear me?
Good morning. Good morning,
The voice remain.
It remains so. Thank you, sir. Good morning, Gam. Good morning, Great Achievers. We can't thank you enough. Yeah, yesterday was a reality because you pushed us. It was a reality because you came to Jos. You've been a blessing. We want to thank you for everything. I mean, the ladies were so proud of ourselves yesterday, and you can see that the men are beginning to jealous of us. They are jealous in us now. No.
Mr. Hippo, are you ready? They are challenging you guys, so Fortune 500K. They are giving you guys a run for it. Where is Marvelous for them?
Thank you so much, Gam. We appreciate you. And to every Amazon once again in Jos that made it happen. And the men were also instrumental as well, like you said. Thank you, every man that was there, especially the GA leaders we have in Jos. Thank you so much. Thank you all the May connectors that were there yesterday, running up and down like it was their own. Oh, man, we have the family. It was so amazing yesterday. And thank you. Somebody joined and said, it's because our ladies, the Amazons, were neat. We're looking at, she liked the t-shirts. Like how they were looking. That was the reason a particular woman paid yesterday. He said they were neat. He said she loved the shirts. Man, it was after the event, people were past 10 yesterday. Somebody still called making their payments, you know, all that. No, thank you so much, Gam. So we've aired it up this morning. We can do it. And like Jay Adonis said, we come here every day, we listen to this, we listen to that. How much of these things are we putting into practice? Is like, let's make up our mind that the month of February will be different. If you need to go back to all your, the thing is this, we everything that we need to succeed, they dish it out to us on daily basis in cell meeting. The truth is, if we put to practice just 20%, we don't need to do all. We don't even need to do all. 20% of what we hear, if we act on them, trust me, 2023 is going to be different for all of us. So my charge to us this morning is that let us do everything. We have GAM's training on YouTube. If you need to listen again, because sometimes you need to listen again, you might be distracted, but let's go back to it, sit down, and then do all these things we learn in cell meeting, and it's going to help us move to the next level. Thank you so much, Gam, for the opportunity. Thank you, Great Achievers.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I think I mentioned this before. Let me say it again in case I didn't. After the iEmerge event at the end of March, we're going to have Amazon dinner.
Wow.
The Amazon dinner is for women alone. The basic criteria to attend as a woman is that you will be a Kingsman. The men will help us carry the drinks that we will buy for that day. They will help us ensure that the halls are set. The men will help us arrange the chairs and ensure that no man comes to disturb us that day. The women are going to adorn themselves that day. They are going, just go and buy your gown, your dress, whatever you're going to, no, just go and prepare. That day in a war. No, we are going to have an amazing dinner. all the Amazons, those who qualify as Amazons and Amazon ambassadors, is going to be a celebration of Amazon and Amazon ambassadors raising Kingsmen through Amazons and Amazon ambassadors. That's Fortune 500K. I don't know if we are going to do for you people, but I'm only talking about Amazons now. And then the men will be the ones to arrange everything for them. So I'm just telling the ladies so that they become aware that after the I Emerge, which is for everybody, there's a special dinner, special dinner for Amazons and Amazon ambassadors, Kingsmen, Amazon ambassadors who achieved it by becoming Kingsmen and raising other Kingsmen. That's what we are doing. Some people are jealous already. You want to go and weave your hair and become a woman? No, you will not. You will remain a man and then become Fortune 500K and M Club before we do your own. Abby, from Ranky, what do you have for us before we wrap it up? I'm not there.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thanks so much. Finding the opportunity in every challenge. That was really, really powerful. Because I think listening to you talk this morning, I was just reassessing myself and asking myself, how have I actually turned the challenges around me into opportunities? But the truth is, that is what life is. And the earlier we build that mindset, the truth is, the better you would not emerge. Because life throws challenges at us. It's simply for us to convert those challenges into solutions. That's what we are in this business. We are solution providers. But you need to think outside the box. You need to begin to see yourself constantly. And sometimes I wonder, we create scripts, stick to the scripts, you will not stick. And I'm like, is it so hard? When we started follow up, nobody gave us scripts. You will go and watch Matt Morris, you will create the script and you will learn. Now they even give you follow-up script. Oh yeah, use it to follow up. Wahala. Call script, follow. You want to follow your own. But I believe we're ending January. Sit down and ask yourself, is this the best you can be? And decide that February will be a lot better, because that is why we have a new beginning every time. We have a new day, we have a new month, we have a new year, so that we can be new and do things better. Thanks so much, Cam.
Thank you very much. Chikamso, are you there? Chikamso, mute yourself. Are you there? What do you have for us? I saw you vibrating on stage yesterday.
Good morning, great achievers.
Good morning.
Before the event, good morning, everyone. Thank you, sir, for the push. You made me to do what I've been afraid of doing because of fear. And it happened. We are happy and we are going to do more. I can see what you are facing. I even lost my voice before it started. In advance, I lost it in advance.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
So we need to do more. We can do more.
Yeah.
Like what all of us are saying is, I'm also talking to myself. The faster we follow the system, the faster we grow. Though with shortcuts, we will make money, but it will not last. Let's always remind ourselves, there will be urge to deviate. But when you look at how many years you have been in the business, if we feel like it's time for we to learn, it will help us. And I must watch this video again, this your training again, because I've even started thinking what I will do with it. God bless you for always shifting our mindset and seeing things differently. God bless you, and God bless everybody.
You too. Bless you too. Now, very quickly, let me share something. I was having a discussion with some set of people last week, and someone asked me a question. When a new person signs up into the business, so they should not send your first year in network marketing incubator. I said no. And let me explain this, because some of us don't understand the basics of the new structure. When you sign up somebody, I want everybody to listen. When you sign up somebody into your business, you have only one business with the person. Only one business. The only business you have with that new sign up is to help the person kickstart his business. That's the primary, nothing else. There is nothing else. What does it mean to kickstart the person's business? To help the person to sign up one person. That's the only, no incubator, no your first year, no, not at all. Your goal is what? Help the person to kickstart the business within the next 24, 48 hours, as fast as they hot. If someone gets a sign up, bam, into the business, it boosts the belief. Wow, this thing works. It's when that person has gotten a sign up that you now start saying, there is something that I believe you would want to know some things I know. I believe you would want to be like me or some of my leaders. I believe you want to be like them. Don't you want to grow and know more about the business? What do you think the person will tell you? I want to grow, I want to know more. You say, there is something I can show you that will explain the benefits of. That way, I have a video on YouTube where you can watch the call to, a clarion call to active partner. That's when you can send them that video. They watch it. It shows them what the benefits they can get by becoming an active partner, the benefits they can get by regimenting their business. It opens that to them. But the person has kickstarted the business. Now the person now says, okay, I've signed up one person. You say, I want to be like this too. I want to do this. I want to be attending cell meeting every day. You now tell the person, okay, apply. If my G8 leader approves it, then you can be enrolled for an onboarding session. And then the person applies, it is approved. The person can now become an AP and start the incubator, the regimentation. Don't go and say, well, because some of us are still not following the structure. Understand your primary assignment with somebody once they sign up is what? Everything in your mind is, I need to start this person. That's why the moment the prospect is there in the hall, if the person has not paid, make sure you collect at least 10 to 20 name lists from the person before the person leaves the hall. I don't know if somebody is getting this. If the person has not paid, he has not paid at all, he didn't drop kitchen, he didn't drop AFO, FADIN, make sure the person gives you at least 10 names of people. Tell the person, we want to give you the privilege of working with us, even while you have not made any commitment. We want to extend some help that some of us received, even when we didn't have money to start. Just recommend 10 people that we can start showing, 20 people we can start showing the business to you. Just give us some 10 names before they leave the hall. If the person drop half naira, that's a half of 1 naira, 35 name list, 50 name list, must. You know, half naira, 1 naira, half of it. Once the person drop that commitment, 50 name list, tell the person, hey, do you know the privilege we gave you? You are lucky. If I come. Now, let me tell you this. For those of you who are doing close down and you are standing up to do close down, you are closing up or you are not closing down. You are closing up. If you are doing close down, carry the person, sit down with the person. Make it a serious matter. Oh, my leader allowed you to make some commitment. Like he said he will work with you even without you completing the startup. Oh, you are lucky. You are very privileged. You know what? Draw up your list now. Let them start doing it there. If they do like 10 or 20, tell them, you know what? Okay, give me this. Take this one, go home. When you get home, complete it. As the person is coming back from, if the person makes full payment, my brother, the person don't write list before he go home, the write. If the person makes full payment, the person is inside already now. You go write all right.
Give me 50. Take this one, go home. Write once you are coming for QSG. Within 24 hours, schedule the QSG. In fact, let me tell you this. Before you fix BOM, fix the QSG, the induction event. Fix it. Fix it. And what I have also noticed, sorry I'm taking more time, but it just occurred to me, I need to emphasize this. We need to invite for QSG as we invite for BOM. Don't assume you have told them to come back, that they are coming back. No, take your phone. Who are the people that are attend QSG? Let me explain this. Anybody that you give contact lists must attend QSG. You didn't get that? Anybody you gave contact lists, whether the person paid 5 naira or the person did not pay or the person has paid full, it must attend QSG. Are we getting this? So in the morning, that evening, the person after the event said, congratulations, you are really privileged for you to be working with us with some payments to secure the full package. You are really blessed. You know what? There is a session that you must attend tomorrow with every information about you. Make sure you don't miss that session. The following day, you call again. Don't leave things to chance. We leave a lot of things to chance. Don't leave things, call again. I want to inform you that your session that has been booked has already been confirmed. I want to confirm that you're already on the way, that you've already made plans into the day to ensure that you're coming. Don't miss it for anything. The importance you attach to it shows the importance the prospect will attach to it. Bring them back. Now, let me tell you, for those of us running physical QSG, listen to this. If you are running physical QSG, ensure that you share 1 or 2 success stories there. Call 1 or 2 people in your team. Now listen, some of us are waiting that success story has to be shared by Mr. Adonis or Funkai. No. There are people who climb the stage at the emerge. Call them to come and say something exciting about the business. I've been in this business for the past 6 months. I was at the training. I made it to that event. I was celebrated on the stage as an emerging achiever. This is my award. I feel so excited about tomorrow, and I can't wait to grow to bigger success. By the end of this match, I'm going to become something amazing, and you can be the next thing. Thank you. In 30 seconds, 1 minute, they are done. Now, what do you think will be happening? And then when you finish, you call up those people that have made full payments and celebrate them. Wow, congratulations to Mr. Brumumuni. I'm super proud of you. Let's celebrate him. He has secured his slot. Let's celebrate. You celebrate him, they clap for him, make it a big. What do you think will be happening to the mind of those people who have not paid? I want to be celebrated, though. I want me to clap for myself. Yes, I want me to clap for me. People love recognition. They like our award. Make it an issue. Don't just allow it. Wait, see, make QSG, that induction, make it a big deal. In fact, let me tell you something. You are in a location and you are running it. You see that person that paid, tell the person, come with 2 of your friends. You're going for your induction event now. Come with 2 of your friends to your induction. See, let me tell us. If a prospect attends Quick Starter Guide, it's bigger than a presentation. Because the way we break Quick Starter Guide and the success stories we share there is something else. So don't just leave Quick Starter Guide to, I've told them they will attend. I've told them, as they were leaving, I told them they will come tomorrow by 3 o'clock. Please don't do that. Call them, send them a message that evening, congratulating them for making a decision. Call them the following day. I hope you have made plans into your day for your induction event. You're going to be celebrated. I'm proud of you. Don't miss it for anything. No, don't even miss it for anything. 1 hour to the time, send them a message. Call them. Hope you're already on the way. Hope you are already on the way. Do we understand this? Do we understand this? Okay, guys, I hope we got value today. I hope the time we spent is valuable to us today. Yes, we learned something. Good. Okay, I need a Muslim brother, a Muslim sister to lead us with the affirmation.
and closing prayers. We're going to go with the discipline affirmation today. The discipline affirmation. Someone kindly post it for us. I need a Muslim brother or sister that will help us with the affirmation. Who's going to help us? Who's going to help us? Ayuba. Okay, Obadiah is a Christian name. Okay, Miriam Suleiman. Who is Miriam Suleiman? You lead us with affirmation. Unmute yourself, Miriam Suleiman. Help us with affirmation and closing prayer. It's going to be, someone help us post in the chat room. You look in the chat room to the chat room to see the discipline affirmation, yes? So that you don't miss out on it. Mary, post it for us now. It has been posted. Thank you. We can hear you very well, Miriam. It's not very clear.
Everyone. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Okay, maybe put off your video. Put off your video so that the network will be better. Switch off your video.
Okay, sir.
Okay, go ahead now.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Good morning, everyone. Who am I?
Let's start from the beginning again.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are good. So let's
Who
start.
am I?
I am in
Who am
control
I?
of my behavior. I get my goals finished, no matter how I feel.
No matter how I feel.
Who am I?
I am in charge of my own outcome.
Who am I?
I can do anything.
Do anything.
Who am I?
I've got the stamina to keep going no matter what.
Who am I?
My willpower exceeds any exhaustion I may face.
Who am I?
When I set goals, I achieve them.
Who am I?
I
I believe in myself enough to follow through.
I love you, babe.
Who am I?
Nobody can hold me back, not even my own doubts.
Again?
Nobody can hold me back, not even my own doubts.
Not even my own doubts.
Who am I?
I owe it to myself to wake up and conquer.
Who am I?
I am full of motivation.
With God on my
Again?
I am full of motivation.
Full of motivation.
Who am I?
With God on my side, I am unstoppable.
I am unstoppable.
Again?
With God on my side, I am unstoppable.
Wow, who am I?
It has finished now.
Yeah, done.
I pray for us.
Okay, sir. So, Assalamu alaikum ya Muhammad Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa annabi wa zawji matul mu'minin zubaiti wa ali wa baiti kama sallaita ala sayyidina Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka Hamidul Majid. Ya Allah ka taimake mu, ka sa mu na hannu. Amin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Shikenan.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miriam. I wish everyone the best of today. Let's go end this month strong. The month is not done. We have today and tomorrow. Make it count. Make it count. I wish us the best of luck. Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir.
Value.